Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today, and welcome to the second episode of Call of Duty Dynamics. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the alternate ammo types, the double pack-a-punch, in Call of Duty Zombies. Lots of talk about how or even if alternate ammo types should even be in zombies. So before we talk about whether or not it should be implemented and describe how we believe it should be implemented, we need to argue and talk about why alternate ammo types were implemented in the first place. What is the purpose behind double pack-a-punch? In order to achieve this, we need to look at the zombies game mode without double pack-a-punch, without the alternate ammo types. Without double pack-a-punch, without alternate ammo types, going to high rounds was simply tedious. There were a few ways, a few different strategies that players would utilize in order to go to high rounds. One strategy players like to do is to use the wonder weapons for the mid to high rounds. Now this would work out quite well until you get to the what I'll call extreme high rounds. Once you get to the extreme high rounds, that wonder weapon is going to start running out of ammo. Now at that time, players could then go to the box if the wonder weapon was out of a box, and then put the wonder weapon back into the box, and then continually spin the box mid-round in order to get the wonder weapon back again. This would require a large amount of time, and it would slow down the game. It would mean less killing zombies and more training zombies around the mystery box and waiting for the random mystery box to give you your random wonder weapon, and ultimately it just meant that there was less time progressing the actual game or killing the actual zombies. Now the other and more common strategy for high rounds is going to be using traps to kill zombies. This is beneficial because you no longer need to waste your wonder weapon ammo killing zombies. You can save it for an emergency. However, there is still the issue of slowing down the game significantly. You would be going from killing zombies with your wonder weapon or your regular weapon to waiting 90 seconds for a trap to reset in order to kill the next horde. So I believe it's a fair assessment that alternate ammo types were an attempt to alleviate the tediousness and slow pace of these old techniques for high rounds. So now let's talk about where the balance is with alternate ammo types. What's the balance? What's the counter of alternate ammo types? What is the cost of it? And how does it balance the zombie game mode? I hear the argument that alternate ammo types are overpowered. They don't have a counter. They don't have a good enough cost. This is interesting because it proposes a question. Are alternate ammo types overpowered? Or are the high round zombies overpowered? You see, previously in high rounds without alternate ammo types, the zombies would have an incredibly high, extremely high health, and there was no counter to that. Alternate ammo types could be seen as the counter to high zombie health. So which is it, in your opinion? Is it the high health zombies that are overpowered, or is it the alternate ammo types that are overpowered? To answer this question, we need to look at how the overall implementation of alternate ammo types are here within Treyarch Zombies. No matter which alternate ammo type you get, you are going to be able to kill a good group of zombies well within a reasonable amount of time. About 10 seconds for stuff like Dead Wire, or about 30 seconds for stuff like Blast Furnace and Fireworks. So what's the cost of double pack-a-punch? Well, after you pack-a-punch your weapon once, which costs 5,000 points, in order to get an alternate ammo type, it will cost you 2,500 points. This is a point of contention here because this is half the cost of a regular pack-a-punch. Logically speaking, if the regular pack-a-punch costs 5,000 points, and that gets you and your weapons to about around 30 or so, double pack-a-punch should cost more because it actually gets you further into the rounds. That's at least logically and reasonably how I would see it, and I think how the community sees it. So having alternate ammo types cost 2,500 points, half the cost of regular pack-a-punch, yet get you further than regular pack-a-punch gets you, is illogical. Before we discuss how I would change double pack-a-punch or how I would implement double pack-a-punch, let's discuss the pros and cons of double pack-a-punch, these alternate ammo types. alternate ammo types achieve what the developers set out for them to do. Players no longer need to tediously lose and regain the wonder weapon, or tediously run through traps and wait every 90 seconds for the trap to reset just to progress the round. Players no longer need to rely 100% on the box in order to allow them to progress to high rounds. What I really like about this is that any weapon has the ability to do damage at high rounds. This means that the developers can specialize their wonder weapons. The wonder weapons like the Thunder Gun and the Apothecon Servant can serve as an emergency type gun, where something as a double pack-a-punch might not serve that purpose. Or we could see what we saw with Zetsubo no Shima with its wonder weapon, the KT-4, and have that wonder weapon be a specialized purpose within the map, killing thrashers and spiders really effectively, watering plants and that sort of thing. Alternate ammo types allow for that sort of variety in our wonder weapons. Alternate ammo types also really alleviate the catch-22 of surviving zombie rounds. You see, if players survive long enough, regular weapons are useless and the wonder weapon will eventually run out of ammo. The game essentially forces the player to stop killing zombies after successfully killing zombies. With Double Pack-a-Punch, the game changes the focus. Alternate ammo types allows players to focus on killing zombies. This puts the responsibility of surviving solely on the player alone. The player always has a way of killing zombies. This means that if the player happens to go down, it's not because they were waiting for the wonder weapon to get out from the box, it's not because they were waiting for a trap to reset, it's not because they ran out of ammo, it's usually because it's their own fault. This adds an amazing element of replayability, because if a player goes down and it's their fault, they can say, "Oh, I can do better." If the player goes down because the zombies just didn't die and they got overwhelmed and they ran out of ammo or whatever the case may be, they may say, "Hey, I can't get to a high round just because that's how the game is." These are all reasons why I absolutely adore alternate ammo types, and I really think they should be implemented into Black Ops 4 in some capacity. However, let's go over the cons and also the things that I would change about alternate ammo types. The smallest tweak that I would make is that double pack-a-punch abilities do not cost enough points. If alternate ammo types, if double pack-a-punch cost you 10,000 points, this would be a lot more balanced. 10,000 points is double the regular amount of pack-a-punch, and for double pack-a-punching, I feel like 10,000 points is a fair number. It's not too high, but it's not too low, and what's interesting is this creates a different atmosphere, a different progression level. You see, because it costs more, it means you're going to need to kill more zombies, i.e., get to a higher round before you can even double pack-a-punch. What this also alleviates is the fact that people can repack-a-punch quite easily. If every single time you repack-a-punched it cost you 10,000 points and you desired a certain alternate ammo type, you might have to go longer and progress further into the rounds with an alternate ammo type that you may or may not desire. This means that you are working more towards what you're actually getting. You're going to need to work a little bit harder to get that dead wire. You're going to work a little bit harder to get that turned. There's one final con and one final argument that I want to talk about here, and that argument is this. Alternate ammo types remove the skill from high rounds. Anybody can just grab a weapon, double pack-a-punch it, grab a Shiva, get dead wire on it, and just train and get to round 100. And here we have to raise the question, what is skillful here in high rounds? Training with the Thunder Gun and killing zombies with a dead-wired Shiva, does that really take any less skill than training with the Thunder Gun and killing zombies with an electric trap? I honestly don't believe so. I do know that one of them is very tedious and the other one is very fun. And that is all I have for you guys today, so let me know in the comment section below. Are alternate ammo types overpowered? Do you want to see them return in Black Ops 4? How would you change them? Would you change them? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.